Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Belanger Gym on the campus of Nashua South High School in my hometown, Nashua, New Hampshire, for tonight's Division I quarterfinal game between the 4th-seeded Purple Panthers and the number 12 team, a surprise team in this game, the Dover Green Wave. Pete Terrier, everybody, along with our videographer John Cassidy, moments away from tip-off of a game that's going to send the winner on to the semifinals on Tuesday night at the University of New Hampshire's run-home gym. South, the favorites in this game, 15-4, survived an overtime scare against Salem, the 13 seed on Tuesday night. Dave Dunham, a huge game, 26 points, 13 rebounds. It was called a performance of the ages for Nashua South. And this here tonight is really the biggest game in Nashua South history since back in 2007, I've been told, by the General Keith Gardner. And you don't doubt the general staff when it comes to Nashua statistics and Nashua history. He says this is the biggest game since the semifinal game when they lost to Salem at UNH about 6-7 years ago. We'll see if they can do it again tonight. Dover, upset-minded, of course. They pulled off a big one against Memorial, the number 4 seed, on Tuesday, 61-60. Billy Carroll, a huge 29-point game, including the game-winning shot with about 2 seconds left to go. Going to be a lot of fun. We'll have all the highlights, halftime. We'll come back with a little recap, and then all our post-game analysis and reaction right here on NHSportsPage.com. With the basketball, Boyatzis, top of the three. Right-hand side, Carroll. Low block, Faustino. Left-handed scoop shot in the lane. Goes it to Dunham, deep left wing, near the Dover bench. Now to Jack Preston, top of the key, three. And he buries it from Dover. Their third team foul. Here's a three ball, left corner, Dunham. Carroll. Now Boyatzis, Faustino swings it, Shaughnessy, three. And swish. Here comes Tim Preston, 4 seconds. Kicks it, Dunham, three at the buzzer. And he knocks it in to end the quarter. 15-8. Pencala, left side, Dunham will take another three and make another three. He's got 3 of them in the game for 9. Tim Preston. Preston gets the pick from Dunham. Pick and roll pass, Dunham for three. First fourth of the first half. Toll. Throws it left side, Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy down the lane. Nice move. Right past Jack Preston. Into the bucket for 2. Down Josh Cody. Boyatzis attacking the basket the other way. Rolls in the rim. Or rolls through the rim. For Jack, that's his second 3 of the game. Here's a take. Nice one. Colin Shaughnessy right to the basket. Pencala the rebound. Tim Preston with it right side. Nice move, crossover to the basket, scored and a foul. Cody, right side, Shaughnessy thought about the three, now Cody in the left corner, 3 on the way, Carroll hits, put Carter Moore back in. Boyatzis with it, wide open 3 right side, and he hits Lane, swings it, up there, no good. Rebound Jack Preston, but he lost it. Here comes Carroll to the hole. Good in the foul. Dunham foul. 30-26 at the half. Nashua South holding on to a 4-point lead against Dover. Was a 13-point lead. Dover got it all the way down to 2 near the end of the first half, and South scored a basket to get it back up to 4. Got the Purple Panther pep band in the background behind us. Looking forward to a good second half of basketball. We got the highlights coming up for you right now. Picks it up, throws it, a wild shot from the right side of the free throw line. Here comes Carroll back the other way. Carroll to the basket. 30-28. 6:40 left to play, third quarter. Ozier with it. Down low, Jack Preston, right baseline. Goes up with it, got contact. But somehow got the shot to fall. Here's Carroll, left side on the baseline, flips it up and it falls through. Dover can tie or take the lead here. They go underneath. Shaughnessy! Nice pass from Carroll. And we got a tie ball. The elbow of the free throw line. High post to Jack Preston. Kicks it out. Ozier now finds Tim Preston. Left side 3. Left side to Tim Preston. Bounce pass, low block Dunham. Dunham turns, faces the basket, and sweeps it in. Nice power. Top of the key. Boyatzis left side, Shaughnessy. Bounce pass, left baseline. Carroll turns and hits. Billy Carroll, 17. Gets the pick from his brother. On the right-hand side, Tim Preston crossover. Puts up a banker! And South back on top. Boyatzis thought about the three from the corner. Picks up the dribble though. Gets it cross court. Stolen by Tim Preston. Preston lays it up and in. Good defense by Preston. Toll gets away from it. Boyatzis, the three, left side for the tie. Boyatzis tied at 43. Billy Carroll's had the hot hand, leaves it for Faustino. Up top, Cody for three. And a three by Cody. And Dover's on top by 3, 46-43. Back the other way in the lane, Tim Preston. Preston swings it out, Ozier. Ozier, he'll take the jumper, banks it in. Dan Ozier. His first field goal of the game, knocked away by Pencala. Here comes Tim Preston. Preston right by Carroll, leaves it for Joyle. Plays it in, South on top. Beautiful pass by Tim. And Ozier there for the rebound as Cody missed the breakaway. Here's Tim Preston looking to give his team the lead. He does with the leaner. 53-52. Postseason. Here's Shaughnessy, spins around. Blocked by Pencala. Dunham picks up the loose ball. Now it's loose on the floor. Wants to stay up close to Tim Preston so he can't control the basketball. And a whistle and a foul on Faustino as he fouled Trevor Knight. So Knight to the free throw line for 2 shots here. And I'm not sure that's what Mike Robson wanted there. 2 for 5 from the line. Excuse me, 2 for 7. 2 for 7 now, actually. And he missed the free throw, and Dover calls timeout. So maybe they did to give his team the lead here. And he missed it, but offensive rebound. Dunham goes up strong, banks it up and in. 25 seconds to go. Dunham gives 3 at the buzzer, is short, and the Panthers win it in overtime by a score of 61-57. They are moving on to the semifinals at UNH. They'll play the winner of BG and Manchester Central, who also went to overtime tonight.
I'm very proud of my kids.
I mean, you call a timeout when the three's going in, and then the kid comes back and hits it again, so I guess...
Well, I didn't call it when the 3 was going in.
Oh, you didn't?
No. That's all I'll say.
Okay.
They said you did, though? They said you called it?
I was calling for a timeout about 3 seconds before when there was a scrum on the play. And the ball popped loose, rolled over to Cody, and I didn't say a word.
Well, at least he hit it again.
Yeah, I was very proud of him for hitting it again.
Yeah.
But that didn't win or lose the game for us, especially since he made the 3 right after.
Right.
When you guys were down 2 with possession in the final seconds, I think of overtime. You get confused sometimes when they go overtime. But were you guys going to tie or going for the win?
We were going for the 3.
Yeah.
On the second one, I thought that we were starting to get a little bit gassed, and we had a set, but it just, just dribbled off our foot or whatever we did, double dribbled. That's the way it goes.
What was the key tonight? What was Nashua South doing right that was keeping you guys off the board?
Well, I thought they made some unbelievable shots.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that we had to get right up in Preston and Dunham's shirts because the 2 or 3 threes that they, especially Preston, I mean, he was deep, and we were in his shirt.
Yeah.
So we had to get even further in his shirt. So, you know what? They have very good talent. Preston kids can shoot threes, but I thought, for us being undersized, they didn't hurt as much. Thank you, guys. They didn't hurt us much on the inside. Just a few loose rebounds, a few long rebounds. They get the ball, another possession. We missed a layup, and then they come down and make a shot. That kind of turned the momentum a little bit. What are you gonna do?
This team has gone through a maddening stretch midway through the season where it didn't seem like they could do anything right as far as mental errors and that sort of thing. Tonight, guys get down early, you come back, and it's a 3-point, 4-point game the rest of the night. What's that say about your team?
It shows how much heart they have and how much smarts they have. And I don't think we had smarts about 2 weeks ago. But just the last play, fouling that kid to put him on the line.
Yeah.
Tie game. A lot of people wouldn't do that. We could have played it down for the last shot, but we felt like he was going to miss him, and we put our faith.
61-57 in overtime. Nashua South, they survive. They move on again. 2 games in the tournament. 2 overtime games. I know you like playing this playoff stuff, but do you really want to take it this far with the OTs?
Might as well get our money's worth, right? Why not a few extra minutes? No, as someone just told me, you're going to have a heart attack if this keeps up, and at 40 years old, I really don't want to do that. So, no more overtimes. I've had enough.
But you're going to Durham now, and tonight, obviously a tough game. It looked like you guys were in control of this one at the start. You're up by 13 late in the second quarter. They made a run, 4-point game at halftime, and then it was just a dogfight the rest of the way.
And what we've done a few times in games like this, we just get away from what we did to work to build a lead. We think we can deviate from the plan, and that hurt us. We freelanced. We weren't running the offenses that got us a little bit of a lead early and then built it up again later. So it's always, even this late in the season, there's a learning curve. And certainly we have to cut down on turnovers, make a few more free throws. But what I keep taking from these games, we just tough them out. Just play as tough as we can and somehow find a way to get a gutsy win. And that's all you need in the tournament.
And you need players to step up, and Dave Dunham certainly did. 19 points, had the big bucket in overtime, and Tim Preston 19 points as well, and just a good effort by those 2 guys especially.
Certainly. David is, I guess he loves the tournament. He's had a great 2-game run. Hopefully he can continue that. As we were walking into the gym before the game, I said to the seniors, no matter what, this is going to be last time they walk in the gym. So I think he took that to heart. And Tim, he's a gamer too. He's a kid who he loves the spotlight. I think those last 2 free throws helped out a little bit.
And as far as going on, you get to actually go see the game tomorrow, who you're going to play on Tuesday, so that's going to be an advantage.
I do enjoy that, and it's going to be nice to be able to watch a high school game and just relax and be a fan. I haven't been able to do that in a while, so that'll be a nice change of pace. But certainly, as I just told the guys, we're either playing the #1 seed or the hottest team in the state, so we have a couple days to recoup and then get ready, and then probably another one just like this, I imagine.
Well, thanks, Coach.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Standing here with some of the victorious members of the Nashua South Panthers on nhsportspage.com. Pete Terrier, Nashua South wins at 61-57 in overtime. They're going to the Final Four at UNH. We'll start with Dave Dunham. Had the big offensive rebound and putback in the overtime to break that tie and give you guys a little breathing room, and then Tim finished him off with a couple of free throws. But you had a big game again tonight, Dave. 19 points. You certainly like this tournament play.
Yeah, I think it's more the home court advantage because I always shoot well at home, so it really helps us out.
When you look at these guys over here, there's a lot of talk about the Preston brothers and how they're really the key to the team, but a lot of people also say that third part of the big 3, Dave Dunham, is really the key. And so far in these 2 tournament games, you've delivered. Can you keep it going and bring home a title for Nashua South for the first time since 2002?
I hope so. I mean, we've all grown up together, so we all know how each other play, and we just have to feed off of each other. And when some things aren't working, we have to go to the things that are working. So we know that each game somebody's going to have a big night, so we just have to feed off of them.
Tim, you also had a big game, 19 points, and as I said, hit the 2 clutch free throws that made it a 2-possession game and really sealed the fate for Dover. But I want to talk to you about that final possession that Dover had. They were going for the win, Coach Romps told us. They were down 2. There was a little pressure put on by you, and I think Cody lost the ball. Can you talk about that play?
Yeah, we were just trying to pressure their guards all game and try to make them make unforced errors, and it worked out for us there.
And when you had to kind of respond to them making a big run in the fourth quarter, you really kind of took it upon yourself and started making drives to the hoop and getting fouls and things like that.
Yeah, I mean, Dave was hitting threes all night, so he was spreading the floor for me, and then I was made me able to take it to the rim.
And Jack, we've talked a lot about this. You're one of the premier big men for Nashua South. They've had a lot of good big men. Do you kind of relish that role as a big guy who can go out there and get it done?
Yeah, I mean, I love playing the 5 position, posting up and stuff, and I think it works out perfectly. We got the guard, shooter, and big guy, so I love that.
Let's talk about the fact that you guys can go watch the team that you're going to be playing tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Do you think that's an advantage going up there to Manchester and seeing Trinity and Dover duke it out?
Absolutely. I'm really looking forward to that. Scout out the competition a little bit, even though we already played them. I'm sure they're a different team now than they were when we played them, so it's going to be really good.
All right, Nashua South, another overtime win. They're moving on to the Final Four at UNH. They'll be there on Tuesday. They'll play the winner of that Trinity-Bedford game, which is tomorrow afternoon at 4. Thanks, guys. Whale of a ball game tonight in my former high school gym, Belanger Gym, Nashua South High School. When I was here back in the late 80s, it was just called Nashua High. But Nashua South moving on to the Final Four. They got the victory tonight, overtime, 61-57 over Dover. What a great ball game. Dover, a team that finished the regular season 8-10. That's a good basketball team. They had their hands full tonight for sure. Let's just go down some of the scoring numbers for you. Billy Carroll, after a 29-point effort in the upset against Memorial, had 17 more this afternoon, or this evening I should say, but didn't score any points after the third quarter. Josh Cody finished with 15, was huge in the fourth quarter in overtime, 12 of those 15 in the fourth quarter in overtime. And then also in double figures, Colin Shaughnessy with 11. They had 8 from Boyatsis, and Faustino finished with 6. For South, as I mentioned, Preston, Tim had 19, Dave Dunham with 19, Jack Preston finished with 13 points, Ozier finished with 6, and then he had Joyle and Trevor Knight with 2 points apiece. South's moving on. Who do they play? We'll find out tomorrow afternoon, Trinity or Bedford, and we'll see you at UNH on Tuesday.